Hey guys, welcome back to our newest video. So today we're gonna have like a bit of a topic that has been going around the internet a bit, and it is about passport bros. So passport bros is basically men, and from what I've seen on the internet that's been popping off, black men going to different countries like Brazil, DR, Thailand, the Philippines, to basically find a wife because women here aren't cutting it.
I don't know, maybe it's because maybe sometimes you have to look deep within yourself. Maybe it's not the woman, maybe it's you sometimes. So maybe
yeah, but like from what I've been seeing on TikTok and YouTube, men have been basically complaining that American women are just too hard to please. And they just don't know the good values of what a wife is supposed to be. So they're going to find a wife in possibly a third world country who knows, like how to
please
be a wife or
but there's different, well, being a wife is culturally different in different,
of course. But it's just like in America, women aren't raised to be wives anymore.
I can see that. I mean, most women are basically very independent. So basically, yeah, it's a bit tough out there for American women, but it seems like these men seem to find love across the seas. So we'll see how it goes for some of them.
It's been a thing ever since 90 Day Fiancé has been created on TLC. Men venturing out, like white men, Hispanic men, black men. They want to find women who are not here. And maybe it's due to stuff within themselves. Maybe it's due to the history of the women they've dealt with. But it's just like...
I mean, I don't think there's nothing necessarily wrong with finding a woman. It's not necessarily from the same country.
I don't disagree either.
There's nothing wrong with it. I just think that it's bad if you're talking down on the woman that you do come from. Like, for example, it's like, I feel like it's like self-hate. It's like, for me, if I was talking shit about black women and I had like a black woman for a mother. My mother's Puerto Rican, but I'm just saying. Like, I just think that's the bad part. I've seen some men that do that talk down like against their own race or against people from their own area.
Right. And, typically it comes with that, from what I've seen, or from the men we're going to show you today, these men in particular have really brought back or shed some light on going around the world to find your woman, or in one case, sex tourism. Now, sex tourism is basically just going around the world and finding as many women as you can from different countries and putting a notch on your belt. Indonesia basically banned tourists to have sex with the locals.
Damn, that sucks.
Because of passport bros, basically.
It's like a whole phenomenon.
Yeah.
But we found one video. There's one guy... He pretty much got stranded, from my understanding, right?
Yes, he got stranded in the Dominican Republic because I believe he brought in $700 for the trip. And I don't know what he was doing there. I don't watch these, okay? But apparently he didn't have he missed his flight and he didn't have enough money to go back home. So he was basically on, I believe, Instagram, asking people for $100. The women and some of the men who don't like passport bros were laughing at him. And we will see a video about that and his response when he finally got back home. Because he's home.
Let's check it out.
What up, y'all? I'm here still in DR. I missed my flight last night. I just got off the phone with Spirit. I'm waiting on them to call me back. It's a $100 reschedule fee. I need a cash app, guys. I need a cash app to try to get this fee together, man. I'm so sick right now. I'm sick as hell. I've been trying to call Kayla because I know she's like in the area. So I was trying to call her to set something up to where I can get some actual money because I'm hungry. I have very little bread left. I maybe got like $15. I'm just calling on the subscribers now to see can I get another 100 to get the reschedule fee. They try to make me book for a whole nother ticket. I can argue with that guy. I don't got them customer service with Spirit for about had to be at least 45 minutes. I'm damn near, I don't know if y'all can hear, I done lost my voice yelling up there and then yelling at customer service. Yeah, man, this trip turned out to be so bad, yo. This trip was so crazy, guys.
Okay, you look like a lame. Like, I mean, it's one thing. Like, it seems like, I don't know what Kayla is like. I think that's the grown woman. He went to the passport bro thing, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. I think, first of all, I would try to reach out to friends and family first privately. Yeah. I think that's just me, what I would do. Instead of making it like a whole...
Well, like, you know, like thing. He was vlogging. Like, his whole thing. The thing with the passport bros that have been going all this
live, like, try to meet the girl on a date live and everything?
Yeah, like, I think most of the passport bros that we've seen that have been getting ridiculed for, you know, getting, like, circumstances happening to them is because they are vlogging and they're like
vlogging. Okay, their experience doing it.
They're like
telling men, you know, like, do this because look, it's that easy. Get your passport. Get on this plane. It's really cheap. Go to this country. Get a hotel or a motel. Meet these women. These women are easy. They can have sex with you after one date. Like, you're a good-looking man. You could do it. Anyone can do it.
And then it's just like, of course, these young men and these young boys, they're watching. They're like, oh, when I get my passport, I'm going to do it too. And then it's just like, see, because we started YouTube, the thing is time when you film. And it's just like, there are times when you don't have to film and there are times when you do.
Even when I edit, I don't put in everything. Like,
and it's just like, I understand that he's vlogging the experience of what to do as a passport bro. But there are just some things you got to keep under wraps for your dignity's sake. And this was obviously a very brave thing to do. Because, you know, if he's going to give you everything, he's going to give you everything. Is stranded and broke because he wanted to be a passport bro. And I guess maybe he doesn't have family to call out for $100.
I mean, even with that, even with $100, like, whatever budget you had, obviously you weren't financially prepared to do this or in case of emergencies like this. If you're gonna go out and meet someone,
I also like have like an idea that, you know, like, if you're like a passport bro and you're open about it and you're vlogging and you're making like content about being a passport bro, you gain a lot of followers. A lot of men want to follow in your footsteps, and, you know, like, if you're in a different country doing it, you know, obviously they're gonna tune in. Maybe he thought that with all these newfound followers he has, that someone will feel sympathetic and, you know, give him $100 to go back. Because I did see a video of a guy from the Dominican Republic who was basically laughing at him and was basically saying, like, you're a grown man and you're begging for money on the internet. That's sad. You're a man, bro.
I can understand that. That's why I was just like, before I would consider even doing something publicly like that for help, like, I would ask immediate close friends or family if I really didn't have it, or that means I wasn't financially prepared to make a trip like this, especially in case of emergencies, if the woman was gonna, I guess when he's saying dub him the way she did.
Yeah, I don't know where his woman is, who he met in Dominican Republic, but usually we see the cases.
Now, after seeing that video, I went to YouTube to check out the person's name, and that person is J. Rello Precious in Gary. And it appears, I would assume he's from the Gary, Indiana area. And this particular brother went to Sosua. And of course, this video went viral. At least in the travel space, you had some brothers weighing in from the travel community. There were some Dominican people weighing in. And there is even this video from a guy who really doesn't like passport bros on TikTok. He had this to say about Mr. J. Rello not having enough money to get back home.
Yo, first of all, if you're not following my page, you need to click that plus sign. Follow my page right now. I'm top 5 hated man by other men on TikTok because it's that raw. So listen, man, another passport bro, he is stranded in DR. Oh my God. He's stranded in DR. How did you get stranded in Dominican Republic and you from America? Like, it's certain situations as a man that you should never be in. You're from North America and you're stranded in DR. That means that you knowingly hopped on a plane with limited funds for a vacation and then had the nerve to miss your flight and had to pay the extra hundun. That extra huncho hurt your pocket. Woo, huncho. That extra huncho hurt your pocket. Like, bro, how did you get stuck in DR? See, this is why women don't respect y'all, because y'all are irresponsible, okay? And the same way how you got stuck in DR with limited funds is how y'all be leading women into destruction when they decide to follow y'all and be cooperative with y'all. This is why women don't be wanting to cooperate with y'all. Like, I gotta keep it a thou wow. That is true. You feel me? That's true. Y'all gotta be more competent, yo. You passport bro, dude, y'all gotta be more competent. You know what I'm saying? Because you're grown. Like, yo, how did you get there? Like, how did you get Nobody's supposed to be here. I tricked and spent up my last dime. Oh, 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 no, no.
So again, after doing some research, I saw this video called Get Off My D, Clout Chasers. This is Mr. Jarello responding in kind to those people who have been talking about him and the situation. I want to play just a small clip because it did get a little graphic, but I'll just play it here.
Y'all niggas clout chasers, bro. That shit was whack. That whole shit was lame, yo. I took a trip to Sasua with a $700 budget, and niggas is mad. Niggas is crazy, bro. These niggas is nerds, bro. Nerds. Real life nerds, bro.
But you wanted those nerds to send you those $100.
You can't really call someone a nerd if you're the one that's begging, to be honest.
Oh my goodness.
And I agree with the other guy was saying. Like, you took a trip that you obviously couldn't really afford, and especially in case of emergencies, you're always supposed to have emergency money, and begging for money back for a flight that you missed, that's on you. Yeah, I kind of have to give it to the other guy. Like, this is kind of on you for that. It also seems like you took a spontaneous trip for lust.
It definitely sounds like you've been watching other passport bros who have the funds to go to places, and you decided, my funds are limited. I'm gonna go somewhere nearby the United States, but somewhere that like I could find a woman that, you know, is being taught to be like a wife and like a good woman. Basically.
Like, no one's shitting on you for taking a trip or trying to go meet someone that you must have really liked to have been talking to. There's nothing wrong with that, but you probably took it at a spontaneous time and didn't prepare well for it.
Right. You always have to prepare well for any trip, whether you are a passport bro or you're just going on vacation.
That's his safety.
He basically went on vacation with the conquest of finding a woman, but in turn, he left with no woman and no money. And now everyone on the internet knows that you left with no woman and no money.
Because you posted about it.
Right. Like, the whole point of the passport bros is to find your woman, right? Find your lady. Get that, you know, foreign lady. And, like, you didn't come with nothing. Usually the passport bros either stay there or they take their woman with them to the United States. You didn't do either. And that's embarrassing.
Did he even get to meet the woman in his video? Did he say that he even met her?
Yeah, he met her.
And then she just dubbed him?
Dubbed.
So that means the date must have didn't go well. She didn't like you.
And it's just like, you men have to like realize that like, as this, because you know, like sex tourism And, you know, going out of the country to find a wife has always been a thing. That, like, for a long time. But it's just like, I don't understand why y'all want to brag on the internet about it. Because if you do, the women that you originally come from are not going to respect you. True. And it's just like, you don't understand that other countries speak English too. They can hear what you're saying about these women. Some women may agree with what you're saying. Other women in that country may not. And they will not respect you either. And that comes up to another passport bro that happened in Brazil. But we'll get to that later.
Here's another thing about my footage. My footage got fucked up. I got some footage, but about 25 of my fucking videos got fucked up. They fire as shit too. I'm so mad using those glasses, bro. They unretrievable. I'm so sick about that. Then I come home, miss my flight. I had a lot of little L's on this trip. I ain't gonna lie. And then I come back, and then these niggas is talking shit because they ain't got nothing else going on. Nothing else going on. Y'all niggas supposed to be travelers. Y'all supposed to be talking about traveling. Y'all talking about beef on YouTube. I'm the hottest nigga in the game right now, bro.
Lies. Automatic lies. I never heard about you before in my life until I looked you up.
I understand. What game is he talking about? The game of life?
The game of Passport Bros. Because I'm telling you right now, there's another over here that is way bigger than you because he's in a different country and he's going through more stuff.
Who is he?
The guy from Brazil.
Okay.
This only just happened recently to you, dude. You went on the internet like maybe I think a week ago begging for people for $100. Like, of course you're popping now, but after like until March, I don't even know your name. I don't know your name.
That's how important you are.
I don't know your name. I'm sorry. All I know is that you're the man that got stranded in DR.
No, it's saying you're balling, but you're begging people for $100.
And the clout chasing is like, what clout will we ever get? Didn't that guy from who just basically said that, like, as a man, you shouldn't have done that? He said he was, like, top of the 5 hated men on TikTok. So he already had clout. You responding is you getting his clout, basically. Because this is your response to his video. So you're getting his clout. He's not getting yours. Clearly, there's some miscommunication and a little bit of delusion.
Yeah.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, you did this to yourself.
You're not that guy. And I do agree that, like, when you travel, things can happen. But it's just like when you got yourself on the camera and you're making daily uploads about your ventures on traveling.
And stupid shit that you do. Some
people from that country will also be watching. And they will target you because you are an American.
Yeah, how this happens to some rappers when they post their live stream?
I don't want to toot Americans' horns and everything like that and say like we're the greatest country ever. But there is a lot of freedoms when we get here, you know? And some ladies use their body, use their face to get here. Or they use your money to live a comfortable lifestyle. Why do you think you see all these sorry-ass men on 90 Day Fiancé who'll be talking to these women online, and then when they go to see them in, like, these different countries, they never show up?
I mean, they showed up in some episodes.
Did you ever see that white guy who kept sending money to, like, his girlfriend from, like, Russia or whatever?
I have to recognize him by
And
face.
like the only reason why she ever showed her face was because she was being pressured by.
Wait, was it that chick? He was like he worked like a nail tech place. I think it was.
No, it was a white guy who basically met like this Russian woman or like this I don't know, Serbian woman online, and he was sending her money. Every time he went out to Serbia or Russia to see her, she was no show, dubbed him hard, and he continued to talk to her for I believe over 10 years.
He was in denial.
He finally got on the 90 Day Fiancé show to pressure her to come out, and when she did, she was very uncomfortable being with him because clearly she was the type of woman who does this to support her lifestyle.
Was she very attractive?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like, You gotta think with your head, bro.
If you're an average or a lower average man who don't dress well, who don't have a lot of funds, why do you think these women want you? They just want you for your dick, and they just want you for the little money that you got in your pocket. That's it. They're not gonna be your wives. Some women
Will play you. These women who have been raised to be wives, they also been raised to be hoes too. So,
I like
not to
hoes.
disrespect the hoes. We love hoes here. Whole life up.
I'm one myself.
But I'm just saying, like, these countries that you're going to thinking that you're going to get a dainty, submissive wife, you could also get a woman who just going to play your pockets.
I mean, I can understand it, wanting a submissive wife to a certain degree. There's a difference between being submissive and being
A slave.
I don't know. How would you see it? Like you having a husband for you? Cause she has different preferences.
I personally feel like, because I've always, this is just a me moment, but like I've always loved the idea of marriage, and seeing myself in the role as a wife, I will always, despite my personality, be like a submissive wife, because I will do the stuff that you want me to do. I just need respect in return. I'm just asking. You can go and you can find these women, and these women are cool with finding a husband from America, and so on and so forth. I'm not bashing, like foreign women's intelligence or none of that stuff. Do what you want to do. It's just that with submission,
Can't even talk.
you need someone who is dominant and respectful.
I think that it just goes both ways. Like if I had a submissive wife, then she would expect me to do certain things for her. Like okay, so if she cooked, I'll at least do the dishes. Or if she made the bed, I'll at least make sure the bathroom is clean. Like I think there's no such thing as 50-50 in a marriage.
Never like 50-50.
It's never. I'm telling you. Like I've been in relationships before. It's never 50-50. Don't ever think any relationship is going to be 50. Nothing is ever fair.
But I'm saying that things can go as they want to go as long as you give respect. And a woman will be submissive if she has respect for her man.
I do believe that, yes.
If he is what he says he will be, she will naturally be submissive and do what it is that needs to be done.
I think that it's also not her being submissive because you ask, it's because she wants to be necessary, because she wants...
I just feel like it's going into a topic of like, what is a submissive wife? And all that stuff.
They usually say with submissive is usually obedience or anything like that. But I'm just like, I don't think it's that. I think it's someone that's there to care for you as much as you're there to care for them. That's what I think, in my opinion.
In my opinion as well. But I don't know. I'm just not going to, get too much into it, because I have seen videos of foreign women, because, the most people who have been outraged is black women. And, it's just like, and foreign women have responded and basically saying like, hey, you're just mad that your black men want us. Leave us alone. We're fine. We're not stupid. We're not going to get manipulated. Yada, yada, blase, blase. I don't want to get too much into that because, the reason why the black women were talking was because some of these Passport bros who happen to be black, who are trying to find Asian women or Hispanic women,
down on black women.
They talk down on black women. And
That's
it's just
sad.
like, black women have been saying ever since, the whole preference debate has been going around.
You mean like
you can like a white woman, you can like a white Asian woman, you can like a Hispanic woman. But you do not have to go for these 3 types of women and talk down about these black women. And I don't even want to say like, what about your mother? What about your sister? Because these don't care. They don't care if like their sister is black. They don't care if their mom is black. Sometimes their mom is the reason why they don't like black women.
Be like that.
So just do whatever it is you want to do within reason, but don't talk someone down because of that. And don't go after someone who's going to act like the race that you don't like. Because I hate seeing black men who talk about how bad black women are and then go for a white bitch who acts like black women. Like, I don't like that. You want a black woman. You just don't want her to look black.
Or maybe they just don't like the stereotypes that come with black women because they don't like the idea of a strong.
So
black
they don't
woman.
like stereotypes.
I don't know if I've dated necessarily the stereotypical strong black woman, but like I've experienced women that have that demeanor.
Well, that just goes into like how black women as a whole are brought up, because we are in a world where like this is just going into a thought piece.
That's fine.
No, I'm just basically saying that like how black women are raised in America are different how black women in Africa are raised.
Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
And it's just like we have to be strong and independent and work hard in America because a lot of things are against us.
You know that they say that the more strong and independent a woman is, the more attractive she is to a man.
That's because black men, I'm not saying not all, but some black men, they want a submissive black woman. But it's just like the circumstances that we are all living in, it is impossible to have a submissive black woman unless she's been sheltered.
Okay.
And I say that like, I don't know, I feel like some black men have a little bit of entitlement. Like they feel entitled to a woman of their race being submissive to them no matter the fact that they could be disrespectful. And I just don't think that, you know, like black women should deal with that necessarily.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a really complicated thing. I feel like I have to like write it down to get my points across it, but you know what I'm saying. Black women do your own thing. Black men do your own thing. Don't disrespect each other. Get together. I don't care. Just don't disrespect a race and then go for someone that acts like your race. Even when you claim you don't like the stereotypes of their race. Like, it's just dumb. But anyways, prime example of that. This black man said that he did not really like black women at all. He was going to go to Brazil.
He's a passport bro?
Yeah. Passport bro. Went to Brazil. He basically made a video claiming that, like, if you meet a Brazilian woman, you go on one date with her, she'd immediately go home with you. Now, that's going to indicate to people that, oh, this is sex tourism and that Brazilian women are easy. Clearly, he was talking a lot of shit, you know, basically, and going on dates with Brazilian women. And he, in fact, found out that they were not submissive at all. And that...
Aren't Brazilian people just black people, too? Pretty much. Just Spanish?
Other debate. Other debate.
It's the same thing when they say about Spanish people, and, like, the Spanish people pretty much black people, too.
But...
Well, minorities.
Some Brazilians know some English,
mm-hmm.
and they saw his videos because they got famous on TikTok. Everyone has TikTok, bro. Even the people who don't scroll on TikTok, they have TikTok. And these TikToks are so viral, they go on the news. This on the news because the Brazilian men were running his ass out of the country. Roll the clip.
The reason that a lot of this is going on is because a lot of people in Brazil are misinterpreting the things that I'm saying in English, and they don't really know how to speak English that well, and they're misinterpreting a lot of things because I don't say anything negative about Brazilians, so that's why it's so shocking to me to have this going on. At first, this is very heartbreaking to me. The fact that it was always my dream to live in Brazil, and my YouTube channel was centered around me showing other men, not just the women, but just if you guys understand English and you watch my videos, you see me talk about how I enjoy just, first of all, we can start with just the drinks, on how well the drinks are in Brazil. I love the drinks in Brazil over any other country I've been to, even my home country. The food is a lot more healthy. I have a lot more energy. My skin glows a lot better in Brazil. Everything about me is better in Brazil. But I'm very heartbroken knowing that because this whole situation is going on, that even, let's say, for example, I'm not banned to come in Brazil. Since my name has been slandered around and misinformed to the majority of the people, well, it seems like the majority of Brazil, but a lot of people in Brazil, it's not safe even if I wanted to come back. You know, if I wanted to come back to stay in Brazil, it wouldn't be safe.
Now it's not safe for you. You snitch like a little bit. Yeah, y'all passport bros, y'all was self-snitching on yourself. Yeah, Austin, you was doing it too. Yeah. All y'all was self-snitching on yourself. Yeah, that's what y'all was doing. And you done blew the spot up. And now you apologizing to Brazilian women. No. You need to be apologizing to our queens in America for disrespecting them. Okay? And realize that American women didn't get you canceled, bruh. Brazilian women got you canceled. And now you can't even really walk the streets of Brazil and feel safe. American women didn't do that to you, bruh. And I just want to say this because I was a person that y'all seen from the beginning as a man. I seen that my queens in America were being disparaged and being disrespected. And I wasn't going for that. I took a stand and I stayed on the passport bro's head. All right. So a lot of attention got brought. I have multiple videos on my page that have went viral talking and exposing passport bros. Okay. So now other men, you know what I'm saying? When you see things going on in the community that's not right, y'all take a stand. Y'all don't go for that nonsense. And you continue to uphold the sanctity and value of our women. Because at the end of the day, that is the pearl of our society. Period. And I don't care what nobody have to say. That's real.
And that's that, you know. There has even been a case of a black man, a passport bro. He went to, I believe, the Philippines or Thailand, an Asian country, found a wife, married the wife, lived there, but was cheating on his wife with a younger Taiwanese woman. And when the Taiwanese woman was going to expose him, he killed her.
What? That shocked me. I'm shocked right now.
So there is a level of entitlement that goes on in these
jail?
men. He's getting the death penalty.
Oh my God, I hope.
He is getting the death penalty. There has even been passport bros who have been killed. And the government, who doesn't really like these passport bros, are solving the cases and basically concluding that it was an accident or it was suicide. And these family members of these passport bros have been saying, my family member, my son, my brother, my cousin, they've never had mental illnesses before. What is going on in the Philippines? And it's just like, and while all this is happening, while y'all are being stranded, broke, and abandoned by these women that you are finding, you are being ridiculed by black women, by black men, and by other races. The white men are laughing.
I'm laughing.
The white men have their Asian wives from their countries, and they didn't talk about it. Just like how y'all are publicizing about it, they are not talking about it.
Maybe they just like the attention they get from like blogging about it, talking about the experience.
They're trying to create like a union. They're trying to get more men into doing this. And I'm just saying,
like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just don't be an ass about it.
Talk about it. Because you will be targeted. This man feels unsafe to go outside in Brazil. How is he going to get to the airport?
How's he going to get home?
Right. If he's afraid to walk outside. Do better, passport bros. Don't talk about it. You look embarrassing. It feels embarrassing. Do what you want to do. Get your wife. Respect her. Bring her here. Stay over there. I don't care. I'm going to just do me and live my life.
Yeah, that's nothing else really much to say. But, you know, this is where we're going to have to end the video. If you guys want to follow us, you can follow me at Matt95Hugh. Go ahead and share your information.
You can follow me on...
You always forget. You always forget.
Yes, I'm sorry. You can follow me on Instagram at demon.bun with 2 N's. And you can also follow me on TikTok because I do short videos on TikTok. There's shy.baby on TikTok. And like, comment, and subscribe. Notification bells so you can get, you know, like a notification that our video is being uploaded, because we're gonna try to be more consistent now.
Try to.
Try. And thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.